In this video, I'm going to go over exactly what you need to do on your sales calls for ceramic coating. Now, this structure is going to allow you to massively increase your close rate and get more leads booked in with deposits collected on the call. So there's going to be four main steps to what we're doing here for the initial framework. The first thing is going to be the intro. This is typically a short section where you're obviously introducing yourself. Who are you? Why are you calling? What are you calling about? You want to build a tiny bit of rapport here, but the big thing is just introducing, okay, this is who I am and this is why I'm calling. Then you're immediately going to transition into the discovery, which is the most important part of the call. This is where the sale is really made, and this is where you're going to figure out by the end of this section if you're going to be able to close the prospect or not. You're going to have a super good touch if you've done it right on, okay, this person is going to close or this person is not going to close. So discovery is going to get broken up into a few subsections. And the first of those is going to be figuring out the logistics. So what type of car does the person have? What color is the paint? How is the paint condition? Anything of that nature that you want to ask. Then we're going to move into some more emotional questions, figure out kind of their pain points and why they're looking to get this done. So we could ask questions like, what are they currently doing to keep the car clean? Automatic car washes, hand washes, etc. Have they had any protection for the paint before? If so, how did that go? Did they like the experience? Things like that. If they did not like the experience, even if they did, ask them what could have been improved or what do you think could have made it even better, because that's going to tell you what you need to do to build off of and actually include in your pitch to close the lead. Then once you've asked that, you can kind of ask what's their goal. You know, are they someone who's looking for the paint protection? Are they looking for the ease of maintenance? Are they looking for that shine? What's the reason why they're getting the service done? Once you found those things, the logistics, the pain, the goal, then you can move into your pitch. Now, your pitch needs to be based around what you've just learned in the discovery. So you should not be pitching them super in depth on the exact process, but rather pitch just based around a loose framework of what you're going to do. So personally, I pitch in 4 steps. Tell them we're going to do a full detail inside and out, clay bar, iron decontamination, paint correction, and ceramic coating. Now, in each of those, I touch a bit on the things that they've pointed out to me as either positives or negatives from their or from the discovery section. So for example, if they told me, yeah, I had a previous car ceramic coated, I didn't really like how long it took, then maybe I'm going to say something along the lines of, yeah, and you know, one of the best parts of this whole process is it only takes us 1 day. We get you in and out in the same day because we do have a good sized team that's going to be working on your car. So figure out, again, what's their why. What's their goal? What did they like? What did they not like? What are they looking for in a shop? And then just base everything around that. And you should be including these small little benefits that hint to what they told you in discovery in each of the 4 sections of your pitch. Next, we're going to be moving into the close, which is where we're actually scheduling them in and collecting their credit card info or debit card info to actually pay ourselves the deposit. So in the close, we just want to transition smoothly from the pitch. You can do that just by saying, okay, now in terms of scheduling, when were you hoping to get this done? Something super clean, natural transition, something of that nature. They're going to give you a time frame, and then you can find 2 days that you want to point out. So I've got a Monday and I've got a Wednesday. Which of those is going to be better for you? You want to A-B close the entire way down here. So after you figure out, okay, Monday's going to be the best day, perfect. The mornings or afternoons work best. Mornings, okay, I've got a slot for 11 a.m. and I've got a slot for 10 a.m. Would either of those work? 10 a.m. All right, let me get that booked in now. And then we do just take a 10% deposit to get you locked in with the current pricing. What's going to be the best card to put that on? And then you pause. That's exactly how I execute these sales. It's exactly how I close these leads. You can actually watch a call. I'll link it in the description or on the screen at the end of this video actually. To a live sales call of me executing this exact framework and collecting the card info on the phone. So the biggest thing here is just follow this framework in general. You need an intro, you need a discovery, you need a pitch, and you need a structured close to collect their credit card info and actually make sure that you're getting them locked in with a deposit. Now, a couple other things to do on the call outside of this actual framework are going to be, you should never get off the phone without a yes, a no, or a scheduled follow-up call. Meaning you're either going to have them booked in, locked in with a deposit, you're going to have a confirmed no, they're not going to move forward, or you're going to have a time scheduled in to have a follow-up call with them. You are never, never, never going to be getting off the phone with this person with just a maybe, with a I need to think about it, with a let me talk to my wife. A vague answer like that doesn't have a time scheduled for you to actually have that second follow-up call with the lead. Doing that is just losing you hundreds of sales every single year. I close probably 3 to 5 sales a week from people who I have scheduled follow-up calls with. So there is a significant amount of people who are being serious when they tell you they need to think about it, when they tell you they need to talk to their wife. Now, yes, 90% are probably smoke screens and are smoke screens, but the other 10%, it's 100% worth following up. 3 to 5 extra jobs a week, that's an extra 3 to 5,000 a week. We'll 100% take that for scheduling in these follow-up calls. Now, another thing I want to touch on in this video is going to be objection handling. So if you do get the I need to think about it, best thing to do is going to be schedule a follow-up call and then just ask them, just so I know, what was it that you wanted to think over before our next call? Super important to actually schedule that follow-up call first, just because it's going to disarm them. They're going to think, okay, the salesperson is letting me off the phone. And then you hit them with the, okay, when or what did you want to think about before this next call? They're going to tell you the root objection or the real reason why they're not moving forward, and then you can disarm that. That exact structure is going to work with any objection they give you, whether it be spouse, they need to talk to their husband or wife, whether it be they want to shop around, anything else. If they want to shop around, figure out, okay, what's the price that would make you move forward today? If they want to talk to their husband or wife, okay, what do you want to talk to them about? Like, what are you hesitant about? You need to figure out the root of these objections and then help them see it in a different way. So a good way to kind of reframe their mindset is just to say, would you mind if I shared my perspective with you? And then dive into the way that you're looking at it versus how they're looking at it. Because there's clearly a gap in between what you're seeing and what they're seeing. And that gap is what's causing them to be hesitant about moving forward. You fill in that gap, you're going to get them closed up on that call. So that is some stuff that you need to be doing on your sales calls. Now, there's going to be a live call review on screen. If you want my team to come into your business, implement all of our marketing and sales systems done for you, click the link below and I'll talk to you there.